I was making. Like, to even get that confused, it was something I couldn't understand.
All right. All right, I'm gonna show this, but I also want to say a lot of people mentioned something about like why Gypsy didn't help Bombria. First of all, nobody even knows if she contributed, but I will say this: I'm not going to say what or the situation, but just know that Gypsy had just drained her account to help somebody. I'm not going to say what the situation was, and when I say drained her account, she gets she got money. I mean, because the confusion last time with the $50, but whatever she had in her account, she drained it for someone. Okay, y'all have no fucking clue how generous that Gypsy is. So mind your own goddamn business. Like I said, the situation, but just know she drained her account for it.
Her generosity blew my mind.
Okay.
She's always generous, though. I mean, we don't have to put. I don't know none of your business. I don't know none of your business. I mean, people say this or that, but who knows? We don't have to put out everything somebody does.
That's what we're on the green. Right. That's why I'm not going to say the specifics of it, but can you put me on the green, please?
You guys don't
And this
know.
obviously, I'm guessing, is this like a Cash App or something?
Yeah. So I want to state, I didn't ask for this. This was out of a blue. The day after I went live and everyone screen recorded and the live of me venting about being a special needs mom and how day to day goes. I touched Gypsy's heart with my story, and she wanted to contribute to get my daughter something for Christmas. And when I tell you that at this time, it's not the same now, but at this time, my husband was in between work. He was mentally having issues. Hold on one second. Yes. Hold on, you guys.
No problem, girl.
Yeah, and people were saying, why didn't Gypsy help Kelsey get a wheelchair for her daughter? Why didn't she help pay for her medical equipment? Because Kelsey was talking about those things. Y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't know. Because you're not owed that.
Yeah, I'm okay, Wish and Flame. I am okay. Oh, by the way, y'all, if I was in my live the other night, you can go ahead. I'll say it after.
Oh, sorry. So basically, my husband now got mentally ready to go back to the fire department after an injury. It took him 2 years. So we were struggling. I mean, the pay cut he had was really bad. She didn't know this story, and I vented to her after. Was like, oh my gosh, like you have no idea how you just contributed to my kid's whole fucking Christmas. Like, it was insane. And I cried and I was like shocked at this. And my husband was so thankful. And we both definitely told her thank you. But it was like, it came out of the blue, and it wasn't, I was never asking for help with a wheelchair. I wanted to make that clear. My daughter has a wheelchair coming in January, you guys. I got motivated. I was like, oh, it's a 5-year gap. You're not allowed to get one. It's only been 3 years. But I called and made calls and was like, hey, she's growing out of this wheelchair. So she's getting her wheelchair on top of the fact of motivation and light that I needed sparked underneath me from being a special needs mom for 10 years and a mom of 4 at that. This community that y'all talk shit about really does touch people, and y'all just don't realize. And I hope y'all are putting me on Reddit stating that Gypsy Rose helped my family, because she did. And y'all didn't know that. She didn't ask for that to be known. I asked her if I can let it be known. So in the background, yes, she is a very good, really good people.
Wait, somebody said that doesn't change who Gypsy is. No, actually, it changes. You know what it does change? We know who Gypsy is already. It changes the fact that y'all don't have the correct perception. Y'all can have a perception all you want, but it doesn't mean it has to be the right one. Y'all don't know Gypsy. You see Gypsy here and there, a few minutes on social media, whatever, here and there, whatever. You don't know her. So for you to say that doesn't change who Gypsy is, actually, the actions you make throughout your life absolutely shows who you are. So the generosity that Gypsy shows people absolutely shows who she is. So that would be incorrect. But also, off topic, anybody who was in my live the other day for New Year's Eve, and you know how I couldn't find my cigarettes, and I went and looked for them, which, by the way, people thought that was so crazy that I walked a minute away from my house.
That's Bree. But how dare you go look for the whole full pack of cigs that you dropped? That's just crazy.
Scott went in the morning to go look, and y'all, you know, it was so dark and I didn't want to go that far because it was scary. Well, he went far enough, and there was a trail of money and then my cigarettes. So I dropped my money and my cigarettes. But he got it all. He came back safely at home. But yeah, just let y'all know I found him. Well, he found him.
That is insane. Like, God, how could you go do something like that? Go back and try to find them. I just couldn't believe that when I saw that. There's another thing I wanted to
have to be cautious about that.
Address as well. So K-Mac's up on the panel, and she's like, I just don't understand, Sheena. I don't get it. Because Nicole's up there carrying on, trying to get attention again. Nicole is carrying on about a post I put up I don't know how many months ago because of what she said when I hit a tree head on. Okay? She said that. So all these people that were coming at me in the comments, you don't know the truth of what's happened. You only know about her up on a panel whining. Okay? Do you think I woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm just going to mess with Nicole today on the dance or treadmill now. I'm just going to do that today. You think I did that? I don't think so. She wouldn't even, what the fuck is that? She wasn't even on my radar, all right? And I put up with until I thought, you know what? I ain't nobody's punk bitch and I ain't going to sit up here and put up with it no more. So, yeah, I struck back. You're damn straight I did. I don't regret it. And if it keeps up, I'll do it again. And Susan, of all people, was like, stop, man. See, the thing she hasn't learned yet is Starlight said that I was a sack of shit. So I had an AI made of my head in a sack of shit, and I tagged Starlight. And you know what Starlight did? Not a damn thing. Didn't respond, didn't comment, didn't nothing. There's no fun in that for me. I'm like, okay. Nicole doesn't get that yet. Just shut your mouth and keep moving and find somebody else to be fixated on and we'll be good. And I told her that when she sent me private messages. You don't know my side of it because you've never asked. And if you want to know, ask me. I'll tell you what she did. And she's done a lot. And Cooks, you got a little butt hurt because I called you out to be the liar you are. So you said I look like a lunch. You said I look like a lunch lady. I'm going to sit here and cry because she said I look like a lunch lady. Okay, and then she's like, don't you have a child who's like Nick to go take care of? You think I'm going to cry about that either, bitch? No, you don't know my child.
Who said that?
Cooks. You don't know my child, so it goes in here, comes out there.
I don't think Staff enjoys grape corn. I don't think he does, huh?
Not that I'm aware of. Let me ask, Staff. Let me ask to be sure. No, seriously. I think she thought I was going to be all butthurt because she's bringing my son into it. Whatever, bitch. I know your game. I wrote that game about 20 years ago. I can't help your butt hurt because I called you out on lies and I show proof. It just is what it is. Yeah, the lunch lady. I said, have y'all ever seen the clip of Adam Sandler singing about the lunch lady? It made me laugh because that's what I was thinking about. You lied, you got caught. You're just going to have to deal with it and cope and move on. That was just, she couldn't say. And I'm like, I look like a lunch lady, but you won't even show yourself. I show myself. This is what I look like it or not. I don't care. You're hiding behind a fake PFP. So then she goes and changes her PFP and comes back.
Yeah, she looks more like a lunch lady than you. What do you mean? What?
I guess I look like a lunch lady. I don't know.
Okay.
You guys need tater tots. You know where to come to.
Rach, why don't you explain how, Rach? How people that defend people on the internet who try to get humiliated by people, or people that defend people that get invalidated by others' abuse, how is that embarrassing for Gypsy? Would it be embarrassing for Gypsy if we started bashing Gypsy? Like that would be not embarrassing, I guess, right? Isn't it so strange how, like, what do you think would be not embarrassing for Gypsy? Agreeing with what you believe and saying that she wasn't abused and all that shit? That would be great, huh? That's okay. I know, Kat, exactly. What's wrong with lunch lady? Exactly. I had a beautiful lunch lady. I had one that used to go chili on Wednesdays, of course.
It's just said to me, you don't look like a lunch lady. You look like that chick from Jimmy Neutron. Let me go back and see the name. Hold on. See what character she called me. Okay, she said I look like Carl from Jimmy Neutron and had a
No,
meme
people
of
know.
Hey,
Rose.
Gypsy scored really quick. Oh, sorry,
People
Bree.
know, girl. Oh, no, it's okay. No, Rose says Cintra and Gypsy count. They don't know. It's not hard, is all. No, they know. They know.
SHENA, check Discord really fast, please. And remember what we talked about that.
No, actually, Fluffy Unicorn, I haven't made any money on this account. So no, and I have a job, so yeah, I could just make money through my job. I think she's trying to get Gypsy's account back so she doesn't have to pay loans.
Feisty, what does that even mean? I think she has tried to get Gypsy account banned so she doesn't have to pay loans. What does that mean? What?
You got me.
Oh, you dang. You
That
guys
is
are
the
just
most
the
ridiculous
smartest.
thing I have
You
ever
are the
heard.
smartest detectives ever.
Gypsy is still okay. Gypsy authorized me to use it. And there's going to be more that comes from her account, including things that involve her. So no, Gypsy's still the account holder.
Sheena, did
Some
you
of them, yes,
respond in
Rose.
there?
Some of them. Yeah.
No, now she muted again.
I agree. We are amazing advocates. You're muted, Sheena.
Great.
I agree.
Yes. Okay, Skip, you're in here, right? I said, Skip, if you're in here, raise your hand. And she made a comment. I want to tell you, Skip, I appreciate the way that you have stood up for Bree because it is the right thing to do. But there are still some unresolved feelings about things that were said to Aubrey, between you and Aubrey, and it makes several people uncomfortable that you're here without those issues being resolved. Yeah. Mainly about her children, or her child, sorry. I'm hoping that is something you guys can work out, but I hope you understand that I have to stand with Aubrey and my team, and it's uncomfortable when you're in here when those issues are not resolved. Like, I have to have her back on that.
Naomi, no, it's called If You Can't Take It, Don't Dish It. Bree bullies people. Pot, meat, kettle.
Says the old lady who sits on a fucking panel on a daily basis dragging an infant.
Yeah. Like,
I'm coming.
who's pretending to be a saint? And actually, I would say that I'm actually a pretty. I've taken up for people on both sides of this stupid Jip verse. I've taken up for people on both sides. As far as because I make edits of people, because I know how to laugh off things. People have attacked me. I'm a like that attack back. Like, get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Like, it's that simple. Like, if y'all can mock me, I can mock you back. I also chosen many times not to. But yeah. So you, on the other hand, you start disgusting rumors like about Rogie getting pictures of Dreamer. Like, what? Like, who even comes up with that shit? So stop being weird and go find a tea can. Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, Sarah, you're not muted.
Yeah, Aaron, I give such props to you because Aaron put in their Discord, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, any talk about Bree and what's happening is not going to happen here. And I appreciate Aaron for that because Erin's a badass and she can do whatever she wants and she did the right thing. And I really appreciate that with her.
Stone, I can do whatever I want, and I don't. Do you think Gypsy actually? Okay. Do you honestly think Gypsy cares about y'all's opinion of me? Someone who has stood by her side through literally everything. Someone that she knows she can count on. And I'm not the only one. We have a whole community here, but I am someone she knows that she can count on more than people that she would expect to be able to count on that she can't. Okay. So y'all can say whatever y'all want, but Gypsy does not give a single fuck about any of y'all's opinion of me. So just to make that very clear, like, Gypsy does not care. Like, do you not realize that once, when the phone is down and life goes on, like, there's life off of TikTok. I don't know if you know that. And the things in people's real life and the ways that people show up for them in their real life, that's what matters. And I'm not talking about people that show up in here. This is real life shit too. But I'm talking about even beyond this app, because y'all don't know her beyond social media. Y'all don't know her. Y'all haven't seen her struggles. Y'all haven't seen her her victories.
Have no idea what you're talking about. Literally saying a statement like Gypsy doesn't care about you at all is so fucking stupid.
No.
How do you know? What makes you think that you know anything? It's just wild, the audacity you fuckers have.
Yeah, I don't even. People that say that, it's so weird to me because, like, you don't know me, you don't know Gypsy. I mean, that's like me, a random friend, I don't know their name though, doesn't care about you. Like, what validity would that hold? Me and one of your friends, I don't even know your friend's name, but one of them, think about what that person, think of them in your head. I want you to close your eyes and think of a friend. Okay, that friend you're thinking of doesn't care about you. I mean, would you really care that I said that? Would it really change anything for you or how you feel about that friend? Like, no. I mean, there's so many different ways that I could prove to y'all, but I would never do that because, like, that's insane. But yeah, y'all are weird.
Why should Ray stay off the internet? Why should she do that? She doesn't have to stay off the internet. It'll stop everything. No, it won't. Gypsy left how many times? Didn't stop shit.
I love that.
Making money off of her. She can stay on the internet if she wants. Anybody can.
If anybody's in here, let's just say it did. Let's just say if I got off the internet, all of this would stop.
Right.
Okay. So, like, who the fuck? Wait, what? I want y'all to really, like, I want y'all to think about this, okay, for a second, what they just said. Because that's pretty sad if you think about it. Like, we are going to harass you, bully you, humiliate you, drag you, push you to the ends of just push you to the extreme if all need be. But if you get off the internet, we'll stop. I don't even have to explain any further. Just think about what that person just said. And I hope that no one ever hears something like that and actually listens to them. Do not ever make someone make you feel like you have to get off the internet. You have to stop doing something you enjoy doing, hanging out with your people, going on live, whatever it is that you do. Because someone said that they're going to not stop fucking with you until you do it.
Well, first
don't
of all,
ever let somebody do that.
In the chat. Second of all,
don't ever let somebody do that.
Nobody's sensitive here because we don't even know you and could care less. We're just so we can't respond to what you have to say.
Sensitive would mean
sensitive when we respond. I don't think so, bitch. This is our house.
Me being sensitive would be getting off the internet because I wouldn't be able to take the things y'all tell me. That would be me being sensitive. But here I am.
If we want to be sensitive, we can. I haven't been sensitive since my 20s that I can remember.
Human emotions. These people don't know. They don't have like regulated human emotions, so they don't even know.
Sorry, somebody just said that you can speak what you want to speak about on your own panel. What is it that they're not comprehending? Like, is it really that difficult to put two and two together in your brains? Like, literally, she's posting on Gypsy's old account now, because it's no longer just Gypsy's account, literally with permission. So what is your fucking holdup here? Like, is your brain not connecting? Is there misfiring happening? Like,
like
what's going on?
Gypsy is the account holder, but there are plans that we're going to be doing soon. But, we kind of got stopped for a second, but it's not really because we'll be doing it soon because of all this noise, because people don't know how to just move on with their lives and they have to be all up in other people's business. But yeah.
She's gone from TikTok. Gypsy is gone from TikTok. This is nothing.
She's going from the front of she's behind the scenes, you would say.
Yeah, if she wanted that account, she would have kept it, okay? Like, she can do what she wants. Bree can do what she wants.
Well, no, it is still, I want to make this clear. It is still her account.
It's still her account. Yes, it's
she's just not being, like, she's not going to be the face of it all the time.
Right.
We have amazing plans that are going to it's actually going to help people and not tear people apart and tear them down. And y'all will just have to wait and see.
Like, people are too worried about that account.
I know. I thought y'all wanted her gone anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
And they literally got what they wanted for Christmas. Gypsy's off TikTok. So what the fuck's the problem? Like, really, what is the problem here? Now Bree has to get off too. That's what's going to make everything better. That's going to make your life better. Y'all are so focused. You watch Bree and Gypsy and SHENA and the rest of us more than you watch your own damn family sometimes. It's fucking wild. Like, do any of you actually go outside and breathe fresh air?
Of course she did, Belinda. Naomi already made a video. But how would you feel if you were sentenced to a longer position than Gypsy? Well, Audrey, the good thing is, I'm Timu Audrey. That's not going to happen. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, and if it does, what do you feel about it? Like, is this your life? Do you have to, like,
it would suck, Timu Audrey.
It would absolutely suck.
It would suck. Of course, I'd do something to get in there with you because I ain't got nothing better to do. And since I can unalive people and get away with it and never do a day in prison, I got me a list. So might as well make good on it and come on in there with you, Bree. We'd run that shit. We would run that block.
No, and actually, quite honestly, TikTok has become everybody's life giving, I don't know what, since everybody tried eating the Tide Pods.
Sarah. Eating the Tide Pods.
That's not what I want.
Sarah. Okay. I secretly wanted to eat one just to see what would happen.
Oh, Jesus, SHENA.
I kept hearing about it and I'm like, what's this about?
I'll tell you what, I thought about it actually too, but then
I quit buying them.
Yeah.
I was like drawn to them. I would like look at them and think, what if I just like nod the fuck out of you right now?
Right? It was
I quit buying them. Obsessive thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Well, let me clarify. Okay. So I understand what some people are saying, they're just trying to understand who they're following. Okay. So this account is still Gypsy's account. She's still the account holder on this. She's authorizing me to post and, we have ideas that we're going to be doing soon. And like, that's why it's up to you whether you still follow this account or not. But, if you're someone who supports Gypsy, I would encourage you to still follow it because, there's going to be a lot that you get to learn about Gypsy and her life. And then also other people in their lives, who have gone through, different things. I don't want to go too deep into it because, it's when you see it, you'll see it. But yeah, so I get all of this is really confusing for some people. And unfortunately, so some of y'all probably might not know about the Gypverse. Y'all just know and support Gypsy. But there's a small part of TikTok who lives their lives to humiliate and just invalidate and make fun of Gypsy and all of her friends. And so yeah, that's right now like what we're on, and we're talking about things that you may not understand or know about. But it has to do a lot with that because they're like currently trying to humiliate me and in the process like triggering a lot of people who like have struggled with addiction. So but just know that this account is going to be used for something very positive. So don't take what you're hearing now as like something that is going to be like what this account is about. So I just wanted to clarify that and say that for anybody who is confused.
Somebody says you should put it in the bio on the page that it's a shared account. It's already there. So
no, it doesn't say that. But no, we don't have. It doesn't.
Doesn't it?
Just know that. Just know that I know what needs to be done and that it's been done. Just know that.
Well, I thought you put something in the bio about
I did at first.
permission or something. Yeah, I know, but
No,
doesn't
I
it
did
still
at
say
first, but
permission?
no, I did at first, but it's not like that anymore. But I mean, I could talk about it to you privately, but no, everything that needs to be done is done, so it's all good.
Okay, all right.
Yep. Yep. Brave without the fox. Come on, bro. Everyone is only putting out. What's going? Why are we even talking about Gypsy right now and facts of her case?
No, we're not returning
No,
the
but they
10-year-old
all want to
Dave.
fucking bring her up.
I tell you
My
what, though.
birthday's in 2 hours.
Tell you what, though. That Jax the Ripper, man, I'm like obsessed with him. He was live when I went live, and I was just like watching him, like, oh man, I'm like obsessed with this guy. I'm all about it. Like,
You heard me?
I want to be part of his cult.
That's her. Okay. Whatchamacallit? My birthday's in 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the best birthday.
Didn't
Yeah.
forget. We did not.
Oh look, she's.
Thank you. Who did that? Yeah, Jax is
Kat,
so hot.
we don't need to speak about Bree getting help because she doesn't need help. Okay? Okay,
And
thanks.
if I do need help, I'm not gonna come to you to talk about it. I'll go to the people that I trust to talk about it.
Whoever gave me that gift, thank you. You don't have to give me gifts. That was really cool. For some reason, when I'm a host, I can't see who's giving me gifts, but when I'm a guest, I can. So thank you, whoever you were. You don't have to do that. Trust me, you don't. That was really cool. God, that made me lose my train of thought. That was really nice. Oh boy, SHENA, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Walk away, walk away. Here we go. It's happening, y'all. It's happening. There we go.
Wait, did we hack her to make her look bad? Leave the poor girl alone. I'm sorry, what? Gypsy is one of my best friends. We're making her look bad by standing up for people who try to humiliate people on the internet. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but that's too bad.
I've just sat around for
That's going to be a you problem.
this information, and I'm over it. I'm over it, man. Just stop with your. If you can't speak the truth, oh God, Evelyn, you just ruined my hairdo for me.
I was hoping you saw that.
God, I was okay till she said that. Thank you for joining my fan club. I was okay till Evelyn just ruined it for me. But if you can't speak the truth, just don't, man. All this oh my God. Today, one of the biggest kickers for me was it was on her it was in her possession. It was on her person. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was in the fucking car. Someone asked a question earlier, and I'll answer you. I had it in my brain. Yeah, I explained reasonable suspicion and probable cause. Some of you may find it boring. Some of you may have understood. Some may not, and that's okay. But probable cause, you can get around reasonable suspicion and you can get around probable cause. Let's use Bree for an example. If Bree was nervous, if she was upset, that could make a policeman think, is she up to something? That gives him probable cause to take this further. Reasonable suspicion is here. Probable cause is here. And so they can come up with anything if they want to search a car. They can come up with anything for reasonable suspicion to pull you over as well. They can say you swerved when you didn't. You get what I mean? So, yeah, he had to have
We'll find out
to search
soon.
the car. But
Damn, find out what?
Things.
What? I'm sorry, Sheena, but what is it that you want to find out? Like, I was pulled over because my tail light was out, okay? When he pulled me over, I wanted to be honest with him right away. I was like, look, I just want to be honest with you. Well, first I was like, is there AutoZone around? Because I can go switch it. I didn't know it was out. I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know y'all this, but Pam, since you think you're going to find out, how about I just tell you so you don't have to wait. I was like, you know what? I was like, he's like, well, if you want to get out, I could just show you. And I was like, okay. So I was trying to get out. My seatbelt was stuck, but I fixed it. I got out. And I was like, when I got out, I was like, look, I just want to tell you the truth. Like right now, the plate is not for the car. Cause like, I don't know, like I think that's the best thing to do is if you're in a situation is just come out and be honest. So I was like, look, I just want to tell you that this is not the plate for this car. And he said, okay, and even the other cop that was there, he was like, cause I got nervous. Obviously I'm like scared. I'm like, this isn't the plate for the car. I'm going to get in trouble. Like, I've never been in a situation like this before. I'm crying already. Like, well, I'm kind of starting to get there. Like, I'm nervous. And he was like, don't worry about the switch plate. He's like, a switch plate is, which I mean, honestly, that was like $15 the bail for that part of it, the bond or whatever. He's like, that's not, you're not going to go to jail for that. And I'm like, okay, I'm just, blah, blah, blah. So I'm nervous. The cops already make me nervous. I don't know why. I guess it's just, I think a lot of people can understand that. So, and from there, like, he was like, so I'm guessing there's no insurance either. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, does that mean the car's going to get towed? And he's like, it will. And I'm like, okay, well, can I at least call someone to come and get me? He said, sure. So I called Christy, and that's who was coming to get me. And while I was waiting, that's when a dog came up and started smelling around the car. And it looked like, at first, because I wasn't really paying attention that much, but it didn't look like, I don't know how dogs act in certain situations. I wasn't even thinking about that, y'all, because that was the last thing on my mind. And I knew that I personally didn't have anything on me. Well, and that's when he came up to me and he was like, look, and he said the dog is smelling something by the trunk. And he's like, but this could be, because I already told him that it's like that multiple people use this car. It sat there for a long time also, which is why we didn't have insurance and we never did get it yet, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, but this could be anything. Like, even if they smoked Eadway in the car, like 4 months ago, like it could pick up something. He's like, so we're going to go ahead and search it. I was like, that's fine. Like, I had no problem with it. And, the rest is history. That's what happened. Like, so there you go. Now you don't have to wait for anything. That's exactly what happened. Minus the rest of it, me being absolutely hysterical, me almost having a panic attack. They wouldn't even let Christy come up to the car to talk to me. Cause I mean, y'all want to know so bad. I was hysterical. I was scared. I've never been in a situation like this before. I was absolutely terrified. Like, to the point where they had to bring me to the hospital, even though I didn't want to go to the hospital, but they said just for clearance because of my anxiety. And like, I was really scared, which that only took 10 minutes and then everything was done. But yeah, I was terrified. I've never been in a situation like this before. I've never been in trouble before. So I was hysterical, absolutely hysterical. It was so traumatic, and y'all are enjoying this. Y'all are enjoying the traumatic moment that I had. I know that y'all are enjoying it so much, which is fine. Go ahead and be entertained by my expense, But anyways, there you go. That's what happened. Are there any other details that you might want to know? And I know I don't owe that to any of you, but I don't know why. I don't know why y'all are so interested anyway. People get, I don't know if you realize this, but when I go to court, there's probably going to be 10 other people there for the same exact thing. Like, I don't know if you realize this. Like, it's something they see every single day, unfortunately. So
I want to say,
anybody else, would you like to know about the other arrests that night or that weekend? Maybe we can look into that. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's the interest in me personally, other than the fact that because I disagree with you about Gypsy. Is that a reason to dig into someone's life? Apparently it is.
I want to say this, Bree, and at any time if I'm saying anything you don't want to discuss, stop me. Secondly, D-Shed wanted to ask you something. I meant to say that and I forgot. But it came up about it came up today about the rug test, and that was voluntary, and here were people. No, it takes like 3 days for that to come back. Do you know how many times I've piss tested and been popped with the piss test? And it's immediate results. You pee in a cup, they screw the lid on, the labels on the side, or sometimes they use the sticks and put down in there. It don't take no 3 damn days. Stop trying to be a doctor and a lawyer when you're not. Not everybody's experience is the same. And yes, you can request a test of your own volition. Yes, you can.
But also, I want to say, because I'm actually not going to discuss anything else because I don't want it to affect anything. But you said stop incriminating yourself. I said nothing but exactly what happened that night. So I'm not, like, I plan on, well, I mean, we don't have to get into that. Like, I know what happened that night, and I know what I'm guilty of, and I know what I'm not guilty of, and that I'm not discussing any further. So I'm not incriminating myself. I mean, the evidence is there. They have everything that they need. But yeah, I'm not going to speak about anything else regarding this because I know you people are fucking crazy. And I just love how y'all sit here and y'all speculate and y'all ask questions. And then when I fucking explain something to y'all, which I don't need to, you're like, stop incriminating yourself. I don't know. What do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me?
Yeah, either that or they tell you that you're a liar. Like, which is it? The fuckers want the answers and then you tell her she's fucking lying. Like, make up your mind. You're literally asking the person who went through it.
Like, I'm just a normal
What is
human
that?
being who lives in Louisiana. I don't know what that is.
What is that?
What is
Stop
that
it!
noise? That's not
Whose
me.
noise is that? What the fuck is going on? What is that?
I don't know.
You know, I drove for Tennessee is very lax on their insurance laws. One time I got pulled over for not having insurance, or excuse me, I got pulled over. I didn't have insurance. I got a $50 ticket. I went for years without insurance. Years. And then I decided one day that I was going to get it. And now I've had it for so long, I'm scared to be without it. But it's not uncommon to go for years without insurance. Now in Georgia, if you get pulled over without insurance, your license gets suspended for a year and you go to jail. Tennessee's not like that at all. Besides that, my car is financed through Honda. They require you to have full coverage. And I'm so glad I did, because when I hit that tree, I was good. So it's not uncommon. And like I said before, I've used other plates before back in the day. They weren't stolen. People were saying the tag was stolen. It didn't say stolen tags. It said switched tags. I know. I was there. I saw the paperwork. Switched
Yeah,
tags.
I would have gotten a charge, and I was in the middle of saying something, but I'll go back to it in a second. But no, if it would have been if they would have ran that plate, it would have been a stolen vehicle. I would have gotten charged with that too. Like, I know the vehicle that it's for. It's not a stolen vehicle. But what I was saying before I saw music came on. Oh my god, I thought it came back again. Was I don't know. I'm gonna try to be as transparent and vulnerable as possible right now. I know I don't need to be, but I want to be. Nothing that I've said so far in this live was I even planning to say. But I just genuinely want to know, what is it exactly that you people want from me? If it's to, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna listen, but if it's to stop completely stop talking about Gypsy, tell me that. Is that what it is? Because I just want to know. It doesn't mean I'm going to listen, but I've been trying the last couple of days. I know I've only been on live one time, like over the last few 4 days, 5 days, whatever. And like a lot of the time I've been spending just by myself, just like reflecting on a lot of things. And like, I'm genuinely confused. I'm confused on why like there's so much interest. And like, I'm just a person that lives in Louisiana. I'm not rich. I don't have a bunch of nice, beautiful, big things. I'm not nobody important other than to the people in my life, and that's all that matters. I don't know what y'all want from me, because here's the thing. A lot of people come on the internet every single day, okay? And they come on here and they share their opinion about things. And I just hope